This that LeVar Walker Show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry, yeah, we let it roll. Healing through a joke and a story for the soul. This that LeVar Walker Show, turn it up loud, let the whole block know. From pain to punchlines, watch the wisdom glow. Yeah, this that LeVar Walker Show. Oh yeah, you turn scars into skits, old wounds into bits. Every call in, every friend feels like Sunday once again. From the grind to the glow up, glass half empty, you pour more up. You take the weight we hold below and lift it on the LeVar Walker Show. This that LeVar Walker Show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry, yeah, we let it roll. Healing through a joke and a story for the soul. This that LeVar Walker Show, turn it up loud, let the whole block know. From pain to punchlines, watch the wisdom glow. Yeah, this that LeVar Walker Show. Hey, some days heavy, some days light. You still find a way to make it feel alright. When the world's too loud, when the bill's too high, I press play, hear your voice, and I remember why. This that LeVar Walker Show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry.
What up and welcome back. We got a lot to discuss today. We're going to start off with this Amazon. So at Amazon, a worker allegedly died on the warehouse floor. So a worker died on the warehouse floor allegedly. And Amazon told the people in that warehouse to work around the dead body. They said, hey, you know, somebody probably reported it, demanded, hey, man, I think John just died on the conveyor belt. And management said, hey. I understand that John might have passed, but we got to get these packages out and we have to meet our customers' expectations. We can't worry about John. And this just speaks a lot to the future of our world. This shows me what a dystopian future that we are moving towards. I've worked retail for 20 years. I worked as a CVS pharmacist, and it's just no different. Like the brutality of these companies, of these faceless companies that are only there to drive bottom line profits and to increase stock value. Your life does not matter inside of these companies. It doesn't matter. And also, I'm going to say this too. It's a bit of our faults as well as consumers because, and this is a cold, hard truth, if one of y'all didn't get the package, if we didn't get the package, and Amazon calls like, Mr. Walker, sorry, your package didn't come. James died on the warehouse floor. Most would go, oh, that I'm sorry to hear that, but what does that have to do with me? Okay? I need my shit. I know I don't necessarily need, I need more junk. I need the junk now. And I understand that the man passed. He went home to glory in the Amazon warehouse. But what does that have to do with me? I need, you can't call me with this. You're going to have to give me some type of compensation for him dying. You're going to have to give me a credit or something because I really needed to get those oven mitts because I have a pie that I'm going to cook. And I'm sorry that he died, but I need it now. This is the world we live in today. And you think about the horror of those workers who, I mean, they just have no options. You know, once you get inside a big machine like that, you pretty much bury your head in the sand and you just think that's life, man. It quickly, it's just what it is. You submit to the game and you just keep working. And I know it must have hurt those people as they had to keep stepping over that body to get those orders to come through. Because somebody had to stand in for him when he died. Whoever James was, when James died on that line, somebody had to come stand right by him to complete whatever task he had going on. This is real. This is just real life. As sad as it may be, people don't want to talk about it. And this occurs every day inside of big retail establishments, your CVS's, your Walgreens, your probably Target, all of these places. They just use humans as batteries. They use the labor like as a battery. So if you watch The Matrix, and they had all those batteries and I mean all those humans in the pods, and they're just sucking energy out of them. This is where we're going. And I can see us actually going back to the Matrix, like the way that these AI data centers are literally sipping up lakes. It's like when the data center is built, it's like you taking a straw and putting in the lake and just sucking all that up because it needs all that water to keep all those servers cool. So when they're talking about us running out of water, they're saying that we are running out of water. You know that the world is what 70 or 80% water, but for whatever reason they said we're going to run out. And I guess we run out of the fresh water. So I don't know if they have enough machines to purify the water. I don't know. But they're talking about a very, very dystopian future where water will be rationed. I mean, hopefully AI, a chat GPT that's taking all the water can solve this problem. But we are headed down a disastrous path right now. We got Frank Hit Hernandez coming in. He said, I used to work for Amazon. They do not care about their workers. Had me delivering in a thunderstorm with no rain gear and told me to do my best and get the job done. I mean, it's crazy. He did. Well, thank you for your service, first of all, Frank, for risking your life to get the people. And most of that shit that we get from Amazon, we don't even need. Like now, when you order the Amazon package, it's almost a dopamine rush to track the package now. You just tracking it. You want to see if it gets there. You open it. And once you open the package, sorry about that, guys. We had some technical difficulties. I think Amazon must have heard us talking about them and they came in and disrupted my live. I think that's what happened. I Yeah, I think Amazon must have came in and disrupted my live, but it did. This is very, very sad, and it's like at the end of the day, right now, where do people go to work? Right, like where? I guess everybody just has to get out of job mentality. Everybody's going to have to become an entrepreneur at this point. everybody's going to have to think, what could I sell or how can I bring more value to the marketplace without getting a job? I think that's where we're going. That's where we're headed, which will bring us to like there's no money. We're just bartering and trading for goods and services. So if you cut my grass, I give you a rock or something, or a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? Like everybody will do whatever they do, but these jobs are just going away. It's really sad. It's really sad. So what do we do? It's not like you could even get rid of Amazon. Amazon is a monopoly. What do you do? Yeah, this guy died on the clock. They told the workers to keep working. But what's our option? What do you say? I'm done with Amazon. I'm done with Amazon. I'm not using it. Are you really going to drive down to the store? You're not going to that store because you're a human and you love the convenience and you want to save your time, because our time is our most important asset. You're not going to get in the car and drive. You're going to hit that button. And there's nothing greater than being able to hit that button on this phone and whatever package showing up, which has killed our malls. Amazon has just destroyed the malls. The malls are just, what is the mall now? Like, what has the mall become? What has the mall become? You go to the mall now, it's weird, it's creepy. You see those last people holding on. You see those people in the middle of the mall at those stands selling all that shit you can buy right off AliExpress. But they're still there. They are still there they're trying to hold on to something, not realizing it's over, because it's over. And it's so funny. I guess people get so used to one thing they don't want to let go. It's almost like comedians that still believe in just for laughs and comedy festivals. Comedians still believe that doing the comedy festival is going to help their career. It's not. It's not. It's not. The comedy festival is there to set you up to find somebody to steal off of you. They're just there to find you green and happy and to embed themselves and hope you'll grow, hope you'll blow up. So you figure if it's a manager, you could create a honey pot. You get 50 or 60 comics to come out to some type of festival. If you put your hooks in enough of them back, somebody will blow. Somebody will blow. You say Amazon slaves you all day, and then after your 10-hour shift, they offer you your room temperature water and a bag of peanuts. And they're going to tell you, look, let me just say this, okay? For you would just consider it that, but we pay a lot of money. You know how many peanuts and waters we have to buy for all of our warehouses? Shipping and taxes suck, though. Nah, bro. I don't feel it. I don't feel it, Eddie. Eddie, I don't feel no shipping and taxes with Amazon, big dog. Eric Mendenhall says we have a mall right here that is highly successful and huge. Could you give me the name of that mall? Now, you do have a couple of malls that are, thriving in different areas. I guess very high end ones, but like just how the middle class has been gutted out in America. Those middle malls are just done. But I don't go to the mall. Well, only time I go to the mall if I'm doing a comedy show and I'm in like another city or something. I go to the mall just to get a feel of the city. And I might go to H&M and buy me some. Last mall I went to, I think I was in Baltimore. I went to the mall, bought me a little hoodie and a baseball hat. But yeah. What is that? Clackamas Town Center in Oregon. Interesting. I know, dog. I know you don't go to the mall. Nobody really goes anymore, bro. You can get this shit cheaper online with shipping than you can from the mall right now. The one time I went to the Gap and it was an older black lady working at the Gap, and I said, it was a shirt or something, like I don't know, like some t-shirts or something, and I was like, I wanted to get them, but they were cheaper on the Gap website. Man, this old lady looked at me, well, that's on the website. This is what they cost in here because you can get it right now. I said, but don't you match it? No, we're not going to match no price. This is literally what she said. Now, I know they was probably supposed to match price. I didn't make a fuss out of it. You got to get it here. But I just ordered the shit in front of her on my phone. Like, okay, I'm going to order it in here. It'll come to the house tomorrow. Like, she was really fighting that, which was very, very interesting to me. Like, it's very difficult for people to let go. But the mall was a staple. It was a staple in society. It was a place you get up on a Saturday, you in high school in the 80s and 90s. It was a place you meet your friends, put that outfit on, you know what I mean, run around the mall, see what new releases have dropped, maybe from a sneaker standpoint, and you grab them and then you go out. You go out to the club and show off. I can still remember when Jordans would drop in the mall back in the 80s and 90s. It was something else, man. It was something to see. But now those days are over with. You just go to the mall for the food court. I don't blame you. I do not blame you, bro. Ain't nothing there but jewelry stores, especially the ones that are on death's door. It'd be like that J.C. Penney left, and it just jewelry stores everywhere and 3 Foot Lockers. That's like the strategy, and that's how they continue. In the mall, every dude smell like Lagerfield. That's funny, bro. Shout out to Harvey Lee. Harvey Lee, I see you, big bubba. I see you, bubba. We're going to continue, man, because I got a lot of things I want to cover today. As I sit here and we build this community. So when I come back out on the road, every show is sold out. It won't ever hit and miss for me again. Every show will be sold out. This is very interesting. Let's take a look at this. Good morning, Dr. Dandruff. I see you, big dog. So Kim Kardashian is legally changing her 4 children's last names from West to Kardashian due to Kanye West's prolonged absence from their lives. Huh. And Kanye pays like the highest child support in the U.S. I think he's paying like over $200,000 a month. And I think at that price point, you could leave their names as West. And can she legally do that? Can Kim Kardashian legally change the names because they were married at the time these children were born? Can she legally just change her name to Kardashian? I don't. Let's see it. Can she do that? I want to know if she can even do that. Can she do that? Let me see. Let's ask Gemini. Let me ask Gemini if they can do that. It says Gemini. Let's see what we got. Yes, a mother can legally change her children's last name from the father's to her own in California, but the process and likelihood of success depend heavily on whether the other parent consents. Ah, in California, name changes for minors are governed by the Code of Civil Procedure, and the overarching standard used by the court is the best interest of the child. Two main paths with parental consent. If both parents agree to name change, the process is straightforward. You file a joint petition, and the court typically grants it without a hearing, provided there are no fraudulent reasons for the change. Path B, without parental consent. If the father does not agree, you must still file a petition and legally serve him with the court papers. He has the right to file an objection and attend a hearing to argue against the change. The best interest factors. If the father objects, the judge will not automatically side with either parent. Instead, they evaluate several factors to decide what is best for the child. Length of time the child has used the current last name. The strength of relationship between the child and each parent. The child's preference if they are old enough to express a reasoned opinion. Any potential difficulties or embarrassment the child may experience by having a name different from the custodial parent. Community standings, such as how the child is known in school or medical records. The legal process in California, you must file a petition for name change and the decreed name change Superior Court of the county where the child lives. Order to show cause. Basically, I don't see this happening. I don't see this happening. These kids have been known as the West. The kids are in no danger. They're in no duress. I don't see that's a fight that I don't think Kim would win. I just think it'll be that'll be more of a standstill. It'll be a checkmate. I can't see her winning that in court. So just leave them kids alone. Let them be West. But I'm sure maybe Kanye is not coming around for various reasons. I mean, this family is obviously insane. The family is crazy. And he probably can't come around just for the sake of his mental health. You know, whenever you're in a family like that and the father turns into a woman, there's some issues there. Okay, there's been so many things inside of that family that's just weird and strange. And right, I'm gonna agree with Dr. Dandruff podcast. Kim is in her feelings. Kim is in her feelings. Um, and she's probably a little jealous because Kanye's still up. See, Kanye is far different from guys the rest of the Kardashians dated. Like Kanye could still, you know what I mean? I know Kim dated Lamar. She dated, I mean, not Kim, but Chloe dated Lamar. She dated Tristan, you know, who, they kind of non-factors. And I know Kylie dated Travis Scott. And Travis Scott would probably be the closest thing to a Kanye. But Kanye is such a big artist and superstar in his own right that he can stand on his own too. And, you know, the man pulled out, you know, I think what probably happened was that the man he sold like 240,000 tickets in LA at the SoFi Stadium. And he didn't give Kim no tickets because Kim wants to be seen. And Kim ain't getting no tickets to that shit because I ain't see no pictures of her there. And then I know her dude is a Kanye fan. Whoever she dating is typically a Kanye fan. So it's like, yeah, you know. I mean, Reggie Bush was cool, but Reggie is not, Reggie was cool. He came and left, but he got him another Kim Kardashian. Reggie Bush definitely got a type. I can tell you that. Have y'all seen Reggie Bush's wife? Let me show y'all Reggie Bush's wife. That's one thing about it. You can always, I don't know if it's LA or what, but you can always find you another Kim Kardashian. They look at that. That's Reggie's wife. See, so he just went and got him one, another model. It's like he went down to the factory and just picked her up. You know what I'm saying? It's a different version, slightly enhanced. And it's what it is. You see what I'm saying? She looked just like Kim. That's how that works. That is how it works, guys. All right, we're going to keep moving along here.
At one point,
let's look at this story. In Florida, these kids were going into a gated community, stealing luxury high-end cars. Very unfortunate. What is that? Who is that, K-Ron?
even after a brush with death, this prolific group of luxury car thieves did not quit. This criminal organization stole high-end luxury cars right out of people's driveways and garages. The suspects would target a nice neighborhood or follow a luxury car home.
These niggas will never see the light of day again in Florida. They did this shit in Florida. They about to burn their ass.
And piggyback inside. They were casing the neighborhoods looking for vehicles that they wanted to steal. And once they found that at a certain house, they were going into the garages of these victims' homes or just stealing the vehicle right out of the driveway. High-end luxury cars. You're talking your G-Wagons, BMW, Range Rovers, Lamborghinis, Ferraris were even on the list. They would walk right up to people's homes. They didn't care about people being home. They didn't care about people being outside. There were some times where people were in their backyard and they would take their cars from their driveway.
When I tell you they about to get these niggas life, nigga, they are never going to see the light of day again, especially in Florida. Them niggas going out to Star Island, taking them rich white folks' cars, man, please. You know, the judge, when they get to court, the judge gonna look at all of them and say, how much time do you think you should get? How much time y'all think I should give y'all? He gonna whisper it too. How much time you think I should give y'all?
If they ever got spooked or caught in the act, they would just jump in their car nice and easy and drive away. As soon as they stole them, they're looking for credit cards or anything valuable in the car. They would drive straight to
They taking Rolls Royces, all kind of shit.
a Target, anywhere where they can buy lump sums of gift cards and high-priced electronics, and they were taking those and selling those. The other half of the team is ripping the GPS out. Once that was done, they would go to an apartment complex and park the vehicle there, let it cool off for a couple of days. One of the other defendants would then line up the tow truck to come pick up the vehicle and transport it out of state. In one case out of Seminole County, they stole a BMW, tried to escape law enforcement on I-4, hit a pole so hard the car split.
This is what the judges go play. This is what the lawyers go play in the courtroom. This is fucking sad.
In half. One of the suspects was no pulse, no vitals on scene, but was later resuscitated at the hospital.
Man, they brought him back to life. That nigga died. He almost got away when he died, but they said, oh no, nigga, come back so you can serve this time. His ghost was starting to rise. His spirit was starting to rise after his body. They said, oh no, nigga. They put the handcuffs on his ghost.
They were arrested, bonded out, and the thefts kept going. At one point, we worked 16 out of 17 days straight, basically watching until we saw them do the crime. We saw them use credit cards, and then we ultimately arrested them. This was happening across multiple counties, and it took multiple agencies working together to stop it. And now these guys are off the street. DeMarco Fugar, Marvin Brooks, Damon Kelson, Edric Bush, Chad Thompson. They all got charged with racketeering and conspiracy to commit racketeering. The main suspect's looking at a
They gave them niggas a RICO.
minimum of 5 years, and racketeering carries a maximum up to 30 years. So I did calculate the MSRP for the stolen vehicles, and that was upwards of $2 million. Combined with the fraud that was used with the credit cards, it was almost $3 million. There were a total of 33 cases that we know of in this area. In all these cases, people left their keys in their car. Always make sure that your valuables are left out of your car, and always lock your vehicles too. No matter how secure your neighborhood is, you can still be a target.
Damn, they left the kid. Well, you know they in them rich neighborhoods. Shout out to my frat brother, K-Ron. He say, I'm trying to, what'd you say on there, K-Ron? I'm trying to get some money. Ain't no money in this shit, man. I just be up here trying to talk to the people, so hopefully one day they'll come out and buy a ticket to see me live. But man, ain't no money in this, bruh. Ain't no money in this, Smitty. Cash my hell. I wish. Let me see. Yeah. They ass is out of here, bro. Very unfortunate. And in Florida, they ain't playing that shit. Them rich white folks out there, because it's too much paper out there to be fucking up the community. They gonna send them niggas up the river. This is a really, really sad story. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Tanner Horner, the FedEx driver who just pled guilty to deleting a young child, he dropped off a package and snatched up a baby. Unreal. And then he did some heinous, very, very heinous things to this child. Let me see.
Hey, could you tell me when I need to get through? There's like people and a vehicle in the way. Huh? No, wait, that's the only way out. I have more packages to deliver. That's the only way out. There's like more packages I need to deliver.
You can pull up and try to ask them to get through, but there's been a kidnapping. So it's all blocked off. So you'll have to just pull up and ask them if they'll let you through, but there's been a 7-year-old taken.
Are you serious?
That's what all this is for.
Sorry for all this about. Are you serious?
So if you pull up and ask the officers right here if they'll let you through, but it's all blocked off.
Man, people keep getting in the way now.
Oh, this is just so sick. What they found in this case, and of course, he will receive the ultimate penalty. But I'm gonna say this: the penalty that he gets, it shouldn't be as simple, right? They should like make him go out in the woods. We need to live stream it, you know. And I can't say what I really want to say because they'll block and delete my channel, but if you know what I mean, like they need to live stream it, and we need to have like real sharpshooters there. So very, very sad. It's very sick. Um, I really don't know. I want to look at some more on this, man. Like that is crazy. Let me see. Let's see if we can find a little bit more on this.
Earlier because I was trying to go against.
And I'm gonna tell you something. These white boys been getting out of line. Now I often talk about my community and what we do in our community as far as black on black crime, but these white boys have been on a tear. I gotta call a spade a spade. You know, the girl just got eliminated in Tanzania. Then you got this sick ass FedEx driver driving around. It's really sad.
Hey, just to let you know, I wasn't able to tell you earlier because I was trying to go get the cleaning supplies out of Lowe's, but I kind of grew up in the back of the truck. What? I grew up in the back of the truck. Why did you grow up? So there's this one single gas station that's out where I work, right? And they got this little cafe on the inside. I ate a hamburger for lunch. You know, there's a little bit deep in the middle, which, you know, normally that's not that big of a deal. I eat burgers like that in restaurants all the time. But I've been feeling nauseous for the last few hours. And I finally just
I want them to kind of release him. I mean, if they release him in the general population, they gonna take care of that. See, if they release him in general population right now, whew, they gonna have Buddy on a leash. Like they gonna have Buddy on a leash. Do you hear me? He won't realize that first day in that food court when he sit down to eat and somebody holler, "Hey man, why you eating my food?" That's where it goes. Why you eating my food, man? And from now on, you refer to me as daddy. And they gonna walk his ass around on the leash.
Oh, no, I actually feel a lot better.
How far away are you? We're chilling in the middle of the garden.
About 15 minutes. When you called me, I was literally in Lowe's, like, trying to get cleaning supplies. First, they were going to try to make me buy cleaning supplies. I was just like, no, I know you guys got the paper towels and some sanitizer that I can use. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm really not supposed to. Well, I could just sweep it off on this concrete. She's like, all right. So... About 15 minutes. Alright, love you.
Bye.
I mean, how sick can you be? Like, how sick can you be? And he has to be put down immediately. Like, I don't even know, why are we even wasting court dollars at this point, man? This is the picture when he. This I guess this is when they picked him up. This when they picked him up.
Step out, step out, keep your hands up, step out, turn around, turn around, turn around, face away from me, face away from me.
And I'm gonna say this at this point, this is where I have to give it up to the police officers because I don't think emotionally, knowing what happened to this child, I would have been able to contain myself, right? Like I'm pulling out I gotta get him. Right? I gotta pull that club out on.
Tanner? Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, perhaps when we saw him, he said he mentioned when we'll be using his in court. You have an attorney, and you have an attorney present. You can't afford an attorney.
Emotionally, because I got a 10-year-old, bro. Like, Tanner gonna come to that. He gonna come in there with a But see, that's how you'll blow the case, though. That's another thing, too. Because he'd come in there with broken limbs, and, you could blow the case like that.
Be appointed to you. Do you understand your rights? Okay, you have the right to terminate this interview at any time. You understand your rights? What was the last part? You have the right to terminate this interview at any time.
It's really, really unreal. I think they had some audio footage of when he was deleting the child. I think they got some footage of that.
Hey, could you tell him I need to get through? There's like people in the vehicle in the way. Huh? No, like that's the only way out. I have more packages to deliver. That's the only way out, and there's like more packages I need to deliver.
You can pull up and try to ask them to get through, but there's been a kidnapping. So it's all blocked off. So you'll have to just pull up and ask them if they'll let you through, but there's been a 7-year-old taken.
Are you serious?
I put all this in court.
She's telling him that there was a kidnapping, and he's looking like, are they serious? Are they serious? Oh, and if I'm that family, I'm suing FedEx. Y'all gonna, I'm hitting FedEx for at least 200. FedEx getting cooked for 200 M's, bro.
Oh, are you serious?
So if you pull up and ask the officers right here if they'll let you through, but it's all blocked off.
Man, people keep getting in the way now.
What a monster, bro. What an absolute monster. Oh, bro, FedEx is going to pay. Oh, they paying. And they're not going to have no mercy on them. Oh, my God.
I have some exhibit.
Oh, my God, man. Look at this. Oh, baby.
I have some exhibit. exhibits that we had a printing snafu, and all I have are the black and whites. If admitted, what we would like to do is get them printed on regular in color. I'd like to display them in color, but I didn't know if you wanted to see them beforehand. I've already shown them to the state.
State of Jackson. Wait, so you're going to admit them in black and white, and then you want to display them in color?
Yes.
Because they appear on the computer in color.
Correct. And then we would like to swap out the black and white for the color because we're getting them reprinted.
Okay, so what we can do is we can have what are they marked as?
They're not marked as, they'll be defense 1 through 5.
Okay, so what we can do.
Look at that, baby. Just an animal. Just an animal. I couldn't imagine what these parents are going through. I mean, this guy, oh my goodness. He said he did this. He's blaming it on his alter ego. Zorro was his alter. Zero was his alter ego. Well,
Zero, thank you for getting here. But I've got a question, Zero.
Hold on. What happened?
Am I talking to Tanner now?
Now? What's...
I need Zero. I need to ask Zero one more question. Zero, can you come out? Zero, I need you. Talk to me. I know Tanner didn't sexually assault this girl. I know Tanner didn't hurt this girl, but I know you did. Did you sexually assault this little girl?
No.
Did you kill this little girl, Zero?
Tanner wouldn't do it.
Thank you for bringing me to her. Thank you for letting me get her home.
well, Tanner and Zero, they have to go. Both of you have to go, Tanner. Unreal, man. We have to protect our community on both sides, in all races. We have to protect ourselves and watch out for these predators, man.
So
Are you saying you stripped her naked to throw her clothes out the window on the highway? Is that what you're saying? You thought it was
Bruh, oh my God. You gotta dude, the father of this child. I could not. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. I'm at a loss. I'm at a total loss of words. Oh my gosh.
funny.
I can't really say what I want to say.
You take all her clothes off of her? Shirt, pants, panties, everything? Left the panties on. So the only thing she was wearing when she went in the water was her panties? Hey, Zero.
How do you, as a cop, hold that still in that moment? And he got the cigarette and all that.
When you took her, was she wearing a jacket or anything?
And why aren't these the people? I want to ask something to the police officer. why isn't this guy someone that you accidentally shoot? Right? Shouldn't this be the guy that you accidentally, the gun goes off? He resisted arrest. Shouldn't this be the guy that you take out? You know,
No jacket, no shoes,
No jacket, no shoes.
but she's wearing little pants and a shirt.
woo, Lord, I am just.
Okay. This is something.
I didn't realize how big of a rabbit hole this was, man.
This is something. I'm going to miss out on the best part of my childhood. Okay? I can't.
Really? You're gonna? He says he's gonna miss his son's birthday. Oh.
Well, I don't know that I would say that. I mean, this is one of those probation things. This is one of those I'm going away for a long time things, and I'm going to miss out all of my son's life. I would rather
Oh, he's gonna miss out on his son's life.
die.
Oh, you gon' don't worry about that.
It is, this is a hard thing. It is a hard thing, but I'll tell you this, Tanner, you're gonna be okay.
No, I'm not.
Why do you think that?
I'm going to miss out on all my son's Christmases, his birthdays, him growing up.
Of course you are, Tanner. Because you're gonna get the needle. You're gonna get the needle, Tanner. This is unreal. I don't even know. Yeah, he gotta go. Mm. He definitely has to go, y'all. This is his search, and this is why probably FedEx would be sued. And they'll probably have to increase their safety measures on that truck. Them cameras need to be everywhere, inside and out.
Over here in the box, can you see the text of that search?
I do.
What is it?
Do FedEx truck cameras constantly record?
You said that was at what time?
2:20 p.m. 54 seconds, Central Standard Time.
And over here, can you see that in the ETC time?
Correct. So again, 6 hours forward, 8:20, 54 p.m.
Over here in the box, can you see the text of that search?
I do.
What is it?
Do FedEx truck cameras constantly record?
You said that was at what time?
2:20 p.m. 54 seconds, Central Standard Time.
And over here, can you see that in the ETC time?
Correct. So again, 6 hours forward, 8:20, 54 p.m.
Over here in the box, can you see the text of that search?
I do.
What is it?
Do FedEx truck cameras constantly record?
You said that was
Elon Musk called for his execution immediately. Oh, he gonna get it.
Oh my God. What did you do? Did she die on her own? No. Oh my God. Tanner, I just hope you didn't do nothing weird to that little girl. I didn't. Okay. Okay. I didn't think you did. I just know it. I know how you handle that poor little girl. That poor baby. I know. I want you to pray for her.
Like he should just like this when you use like a firing range and you just you have the people there. You do a live stream with Casanat. You live stream it with Casanat and I Show Speed. And you have the sharpshooters like in the bushes and they talk to, yeah, we're live. And then he just runs. And this is where it begins. Like we have to talk. There has to be something. It can't just be as simple. It has to be far worse. And I'm trying to contain what I really want to say. I'm trying to contain it as much as possible. I'm trying, y'all.
Partner.
What happened on this is what it is. I think let's look at Cameron. Cameron was talking to the WrestleMania dude. Let's see what's going on.
Partner. World champion Dolo on my hut.
What do you think about my father?
Great. Legend. All time. Top of the line, bro. I just was wondering what happened after.
What do you mean?
He's there. Rock, the whole family. The whole family's great. Then we got shit. Like, what happened? What happened to you?
I'm out.
You out where?
I'm out, dude. You being real disrespectful, bro. I don't know if you're reading a lot of that social media shit, all the likes, dislikes, all that, but you rubbing me the wrong way a little bit, I didn't expect this. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so when it come to WrestleMania, right? I remember watching WrestleMania growing up. What's gonna be so spectacular about you being at WrestleMania?
You know, when Cameron is condescending, it's just like, yo, what? Yo, nigga, what happened to you, nigga? Like, why you like the way you are, nigga?
Man, Mace, I'm about to have 100,000 in the palm of my hand, Deuce. Eating out the palm of my hand. It'll be dope, Deuce. I got YouTubers in my match. I ain't even worried about none of that. Cut this paycheck, Deuce. Hang out with my family, though.
Well, listen, Mace. I don't have any more questions. Nick, I'm more mad at you because you keep bringing Saturday WrestleMania.
Yo, I'm more mad at you because you keep bringing Saturday WrestleMania.
And niggas here, and you don't bring us a Sunday WrestleMania.
Say less, Cam. I ain't got to be
talking to my
here.
producer, bro. You keep bringing Sunday. I need a Sunday WrestleMania. I don't smell what the oos is cooking. And at the end.
That's funny. Y'all know this was fake. This is so fake. It's funny. Yeah, it's obviously fake. You can see where right here, Like if we look at it in slow motion, let's look at it in slow motion. So, wait a minute. So look, slow motion. So Cameron, make sure he moves the mic out of the way. So watch. So you know he covered up. So watch Cam. Okay. He makes sure he move the mic out the way. you see how Cam, like, he put his arm around him so he could lift him out of there, and then she laughing. She really not. The girl is really giving it away. Yeah, that was good. That's really good for TV. It's very funny. They got a good show, man. They doing good stuff over there, man. On It Is What It Is, man. I ain't gonna lie. Very entertaining. Cam and Mace are some entertaining dudes, man. I'm still here, y'all. I don't want y'all to think it's buffering, but I'll be on here just scrolling so I can, so we can chop it up. Uh-oh. We got some new news in about Ashley Janae. If y'all don't know about Ashley Janae, that was the young lady who lost her life in Zanzibar in Tanzania on the vacation. I guess she was getting engaged or something like that. But let's check this out.
We find out.
And now the news over there is covering it. Let's see what they have to say.
We find out, like I had said in the prior episode, that Ashley had another Instagram page that had been taken down. I said that in yesterday's episode, I think episode 3. And I wanted to know why it had been taken down. Do you know what really made me sad? And I don't know whether you caught it. I've been looking for it, but I know as fact because I took some pictures from that page. Ashley had another Instagram page. It's been taken down. Somebody has taken down that second Instagram page. Why? Because you see, there's an old saying, when you start to throw water, if you throw water at a wall, it goes in every direction, not just one direction. Which means that as we are going to expose Joe for who and what he is, it's also unfortunately going to expose Ashley for what she was doing. We also find out that perhaps, we do not know, that says allegedly Ashley might have been a dancer in a high-end gentleman's club in Miami. Perhaps she met Joe there. Either way, it's sad that these young ladies are so superficial on their determined, chasing the bag only to end up in a body bag.
Oh my goodness. Did y'all hear that? That is, man. Y'all gotta, man, listen. She said she was chasing the bag only to end up in a body bag. Oh. It's unreal out here, guys. Well, I think I might get out of here. We still on Instagram? Instagram didn't end yet. It says here that Joe McCain has no divorce record. He was still married. His proposal to Ashley Janae was an IG sham. Divester will be mad at this news. Wow. That's his real black wife right there. So sad, man. Hold on, we got some more new. Let's see. Let's see what we got here.
Breaking news, we now know new details in the tragic passing of Ashley Janae. Ashley Robinson, who went by Ashley Janae on social media, and her new fiance were on vacation in Tanzania. On April 3rd, during their vacation, her boyfriend at the time proposed becoming her fiance. Then on April 5th, Ashley celebrated her 31st birthday. All of the photos and celebration that we have seen took place at this hotel. On April 6th, Ashley and her fiance moved to a different hotel just north. When they arrived, Ashley and her fiance were staying in room 25. 2 days after they arrived, they got into an altercation and hotel staff moved them apart. This was after room 24, which was directly next to the couple's bungalow, complained of the noise. Ashley's fiance was moved to this bungalow area. Shortly after that, a hotel attendant was making their rounds for inspections and they found Ashley looking for a phone charger and they were able to get her one. She then asked the attendant to return in about 15 minutes. When the hotel worker eventually went back to her room, the door was locked and the lights were off. Using a spare key,
Mm. That's a sad ass story too, man. The world is falling apart, guys. We're just falling apart.
And he
I don't know if this is the African Tasha K or the Tanzanian Tasha K right here. Let's see what we got. She got some more information.
and he is well known by hotels, staff, and the people. So he has frequented Zanzibar. And my source said they were arguing about him cheating on her. He would leave the villa to go to other women at night.
And other women, would it be local women?
Yes. And then they also said that there was an argument at I think at the reception or something like that. Outside, there was also another argument. Somebody was flirting with Ashley, and he got offended, and she started screaming about him cheating on her. That is what my source said. And he said that the police have arrested about 10 people who are suspected of being involved in terms of investigation-wise. The hotel staff, some people, also his friend. He had a friend there.
Wait, who had a friend there? You gotta be clear so that they're out.
Joe McCann had a friend in Zanzibar. And that friend has been arrested too.
Was this a male friend?
Yes, a man.
So he had a man with him at this resort that has been detained?
Yes.
Is this a white male? Do we know anything? Is this a foreign male? Do we know any specifics?
Yes, I have been told he's a white male. The police are going to release the postmortem on Friday. And also the police are holding on to all types of video and photos in terms of evidence. They're holding on to anything that is video and pictures. They said that it's going to impede the investigation. When Ashley was found, she had her ring on because I saw some people asking in the he chose Tanzania because the country has no good relationship with the US, first of all, because they're on the ban list. So everything that's going to come out is not going to be authentic. I do not believe in the justice system of Zanzibar. Let me say that. I'm an African. I'm in Africa. You can say whatever you want about me, but I'm going to speak the truth. And he is known. He's a frequent, visitor. They know him. That changes the story. It's not like somebody who just went there for the first time. And then he also chose a place where the police can be bribed.
Okay, elaborate on that. Tell us a little bit about the culture in foreign countries such as Zanzibar or Tanzania, Africa. How are white men viewed there?
Basically, they worship them.
You said worship?
Yeah, kind of like they hold them in high regard.
Of course they do. Of course, when you've colonized and enslaved people for thousands of years, of course they hold them in high regard. That's how that works. Let me see. They say her autopsy is complete. So they say Ashley Janae's autopsy is complete. No, we don't have no. Oh well. All right. I'm out of here, guys. We gonna get out of here. Oh, this was real. This was a vibe. Once again, appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. Thanks for the love. Oh, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. We out of here.